Podcasts are hot right now. How do I know? Well, you're listening to one right now, aren't you? But you might be wondering, how on earth do I get my voice out there and start my own podcast? It all seems so intimidating. Between hosting and platforms and monetization, it can get real complicated real quick. Well, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. We started this podcast over 2 years ago, not knowing clue one on how to do it. So how do we do it? We did it with Anchor. Anchor is the free podcast app with creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. And Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on all the platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. And everybody likes money, right? Well, you can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So go right now, download the free Anchor app, or go to Anchor FM to get started. It's the eCommerce Minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your host, John Suder, Bart, Mroz, and Brittany Blackman. The eCommerce Minute is a production of SUMO Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm located in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. It's eCommerce Minute episode 703.
In today's episode, Shopify email is now available and completely free until October 1st, 2020.
Many retailers have to rethink their marketing strategy and get creative with how to reach customers. Of course, one of the first sections customers are beginning to utilize is email marketing. But lately, we're all so bored that checking email has become sort of a highlight of our days, so retailers are quickly scrambling to entice us. So it makes sense that Shopify recently announced the global launch of its email marketing tool, Shopify Email. Shopify Email is designed for commerce and allows merchants to send branded emails directly from the Shopify marketing admin. The tool offers ready-made templates that automatically pull logos, products, images, descriptions, prices, and more from Shopify merchant stores. The email tool is part of the company's broader strategy to make digital marketing easier from within Shopify's platform. In 2018, Shopify consolidated a number of services into the overhead of Shopify marketing. As part of Shopify's effort to support its customers during the current global pandemic, it is making Shopify email free until October 1st. Afterwards, the first 2,500 emails sent per month will be free, and merchants will then have to pay $1 USD for every 1,000 emails they send. In addition to extending its free trial and offering to help merchants with pickups and deliveries, Shopify has added $200 million to Shopify Capital, its fund, which supports its merchants with small loans. And I do believe we did a podcast on that a couple weeks ago. So, Bart, I would love you to weigh in because we did a story many moons ago about Shopify versus MailChimp. How does this compare head-to-head?
Head-to-head, it doesn't compare right now, but I think they're going to do a lot more. The problem with Shopify's email is I believe they don't have all the juice that MailChimp has from sending perspective.
Oh, you mean a lot of false spams and that kind of stuff?
Well, they don't have the tech, how you deliver and stuff like that is an issue, but it makes it easier for them. The problem with it is they battled together at some point. I like the idea of this since Shopify, when you install other apps, the third parties kind of have your data, right? They transmit it. We're working with somebody right now that we have to actually write special plugins so that that data does not get transmitted that way. So there's a whole bunch of privacy issues where this solves a little bit because it's all in Shopify's hands, but who knows where they're going to take this. It makes it easy for small merchants when you just first open it up, not to deal with trying to make it another service that's just built in.
Yeah, it eliminates that one step. That's kind of where I was going for. And isn't MailChimp about the same cost-wise? Is $2,500 free and then you pay after that?
It's 2,000 contacts and you pay for that. And I think it's whatever the grouping looks like.
Right. Okay. So I would probably say this is for new store owners. This would benefit because there's a lot of older stores that before the MailChimp thing happens was grandfathered in, and you can still run MailChimp through your store even though that app has been shut down. So this would be great for a new store owner, and it's pretty good in that someone who might not be very good at doing that follow-up marketing, the way it can pull listings and send that right to potential customers. I'm going to assume that they have some abandoned cart stuff in there and they have some, oh, you visited, so you might like kind of thing. I would hope that those kind of features would be in there. I haven't looked at it design-wise, but I know Shopify's stuff is always pretty tight. So I'm going to assume that the emails are also good-looking and not just this thing that was thrown together. All right, it's a quick one, so we'll close it with a little stat time. 59% of consumers prefer hearing from brands over email to other marketing channels per email marketing firm Digital. And Shopify stock popped 12.2% last Friday alone and 41% last week overall. That's according to MarketWatch, and that's as of April 28th. At the end of 2019, Shopify had over 1 million businesses on its platform, and its subscription sales accounted for 41% of total sales in 2019 compared to 43% in 2018, 46% in 2017, and 48% in 2016. Interesting. All right, go check it out. That's Shopify free email until October 1st. You guys got anything else?
Nope.
That is your e-commerce minute for today. I'll say that is your e-commerce minute for today, Governor. I do believe. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion or just want to say hi, find us on social media at SUMO Heavy.